Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to cover as we got more on Eminem's upcoming album slated for Friday, The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace. And while fans continue to debate the validity of the alleged tracklist that Apple Music accidentally leaked, we got more teasers on IG that point to a possible collaboration that sends some fans into panic mode. And we'll expand on this in a bit because this is one that has split fans for nearly a decade. And today we also have more on 50 Cent mocking Rick Ross since clips hit the web of his disastrous encounter in Canada when he got punched in the face and some of his crew members got laid out after he taunted some fans in Canada by playing Not Like Us at the end of his set.
In Canada, Rick Ross got fucked up, man.
Damn.
And hours ago, 50 Cent celebrated his birthday in Canada, and he didn't miss an opportunity to clown Rick Ross and his team for what happened in Canada, and we'll expand on this in a bit. Today we also have more that has come from the battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, and as you'd see later, thousands of hip-hop fans have been foaming at the mouth at the idea of Eminem versus Kendrick, despite the fact that they literally have zero reasons to engage in a battle whatsoever. But to be fair, this is not out of the norm, as when a rapper hits that top form, the Eminem comparisons usually follow, and we'll get to this in a moment. And starting with tennis legend Serena Williams, who previously dated Drake, we got to find out her thoughts on Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. And if you recall, she was name dropped on the song when Kendrick warned Drake on Not Like Us to better not speak on Serena, seeing as after they reportedly dated, Drake allegedly dissed Serena's husband on the track Middle of the Ocean when he called him a groupie. And a few hours ago, a video hit the web of Serena's thoughts on Not Like Us. Check it out.
Oh, I love that song. It's in my head of the summer. When they play that jam, I'm jamming. Yeah, that jam is jamming.
And the Not Like Us wave is here to stay. It is sweeping everything at the moment. Some are even getting exposed over this. And if you're watching this with a drink in hand, you might want to put that away right now. As when a user, in response to the Not Like Us music video, claimed, "Can we wrap this up, please?" Since this was an account called MGK, this response went viral. I can see why you want to wrap this up. And from quote MGK, "I don't care that Drake messing with an 18-year-old. I care that he ain't messing with me, period." And this was a slam dunk. Of course, they have MGK as their display name.
Kendall Jenner. Oof. I'm finding her.
Are you counting down the days until she's 18?
I'm not waiting until she's 18. I'll go now. There is no limits right there. Robert Plant, who is one of the greatest lead singers ever. For all y'all don't know, he sung for Led Zeppelin, dated a girl that was 14. Axl Rose dated a girl that was 16 and wrote a song on his first album about the girl that was 16. I don't care. Say what you want, man.
Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
Damn.
And Not Like Us certainly brought out the inner etymologists in everyone, seeing as even videos on WAP are going viral based on the history of how the term was used for outsiders in the past.
Hey, good morning. Now I'm going somewhere with this and I need you to follow along with me, okay? The term WAP in the early 1900s was a derogatory term used towards Italian immigrants. Originally, in Italian, it derived from the word guapo, meaning a dandy, or the Spanish term guapo, meaning handsome. Well, when these Italian immigrants got to the Americas, well, specifically the United States of America, the G in guapo was dropped and it became WAP. Well, then that term WAP evolved into a derogatory term meaning someone who is here illegally, meaning you are here without papers or without a passport, right? Well, Kendrick Lamar said, "WAP, WAP, 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 WAP." It's a double entendre. It's not just that he's whooping Drake with this. He said, "You are here in Black America's culture without papers, sir. You are here illegally." And then he goes on to show visuals of him in front of a shipping container, showing the import and export of Black American culture, as well as doubling down on Drake being a pedo, human trafficking. Kendrick's amazing.
Come on, man.
And seeing as Kendrick Lamar is on fire right now, thousands of hip-hop fans have been foaming at the mouth about the idea of a battle between Eminem and Kendrick. In fact, this recently got over 100,000 likes, thinking just rapping fast can compete with Kendrick. So clearly, whatever Eminem said on Realist about Gen Zers on social media can be proven using objective data at this point, seeing as over 100,000 people clicked the like button on this, and this debate reached the NPR podcast that since went viral. Check out the snippet.
Kendrick is the only person who could end Eminem in a rap beef. It's like, that's the conversation of like Michael Jordan versus LeBron, like who's gonna beat each other in a 1v1. It's so hard to say. It's different generations. They're completely in different times of their life. Like, if I take a prime Eminem, a prime vicious Eminem versus a prime Kendrick Lamar, who do I think takes it? I might go with Eminem, low-key.
I'm taking Kendrick. I'll tell you why. I think that even at their best, I think that on a technicality standpoint, they're more or less on equal standing. But let me finish. I think that...
Is it more or less, or who's over? I want you to answer
I'm saying more or less. But I will say this. Eminem has more weaknesses, and he's an easier target. When you think about certain angles that both could take, I mean, you could have the whole Kendrick angle of Eminem being a guest in the House of Hip Hop. You could have the whole argument of Eminem's music has sucked for the last 10 years. There's way more ammo for Kendrick's arsenal versus ammo for Eminem's arsenal.
And boy, the debates are on right now across social media platforms from TikTok, Reddit, Twitter, all the way to YouTube. The exchanges are quite the spectacle, as for instance, in response to the video on the note of Kendrick beating Eminem, this blew up. Most delusional take of 2024, which got this response: fast rapping won't win him a rap beef against Kendrick. And my heart goes out to the young hip-hop fans. The loudest on social media keep speaking for the entire generation, and some have now concluded, no way I'm going back and forth on Eminem and his battle skills with morons that weren't even a thought in their parents' heads when everything happened. Perhaps they weren't alive or aware when Kendrick dropped control. When Kendrick rapped, I heard the barbershops be in great debates all the time about who's the best MC. Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas, Eminem, Andre 3000. The rest of y'all new dudes, just new dudes, don't get involved. And this is an example of how when people criticize Eminem for not battling rappers like Jay-Z, it is because he's always getting props from this caliber of rappers, just like Kendrick did on Control, before he called out the Tylers, Drakes, Big Sean's, etc. And in 2024, if you believe regurgitating talking points about race would be enough to take down Eminem, then maybe you're the guest. Of course, for a certain small group of people, it is enough, you know, the El Jamars and Dr. Umars, but for most hip-hop fans around the world, still talking about Eminem's race in 2024 equals L. It would be an uphill battle for anyone going against Eminem in mainstream hip-hop. But this is all hypotheticals, because a battle like this is not happening, and some have expanded on this note. This battle would never happen, so discussing it serves no purpose aside from haters using it to trash Eminem. But it is funny to me how Kendrick wins one battle, the only one he's ever been in, and suddenly he's indestructible. And on this note, Eminem's been getting cooked even on TikTok, as seen in screenshots that made its way to Reddit. M got baked by Mariah Carey. Kendrick would have a field day, laughing emoji.
Oh no.
M got baked by Mariah and apologized to Tyler, the creator. Kendrick would cook him beyond recognition.
Let me chill.
He's tweaking.
I'm tweaking how?
And all I would say is this: there's a reason Tyler never responded to Eminem on a record. You may be stupid, but he is not. And also, the warning dropped in 2009, and Kendrick dropped that Control verse in 2013. Make of that what you will. And moving on, before we get to the rumors linked to Eminem's upcoming album that caused panic for some fans, 50 Cent isn't about to let it go. The fact that Rick Ross and his crew ran into some trouble in Canada. And on the way to Canada, a few hours ago, 50 Cent posted a trailer that included some highlights like this about that incident.
We going to Canada, and we ain't them other niggas, nigga. You heard? G-Unit shit, nigga.
Beat Rick Ross the fuck up.
And he wasn't done, as during his set at the festival, 50 Cent had this to add.
I can't believe what y'all did to Rick Ross. Who's you did it? Yeah. Did it? Right there, man. He did it? Yeah. Now who said Canada was soft? Who said that shit?
And it is wild when ignorant people try to troll, as in response to 50 Cent's clip, one of Officer Ricky's minions reacted with, "Sounds like only 50 people there, and school was in session. Quebec Summer Festival. The official count yesterday was a little over 100,000 people on the Plains of Abraham in Quebec City for 50 Cent. And moving on, when Skylar Grey shared this on IG stories a few hours ago, it sparked heated debates on social media and split the fan base, as many users saw this as confirmation that Skylar Grey will be on the death of Slim Shady. Now, personally, I don't believe this should come as a surprise, but boy, some fans have been going off. That sparked reactions like, "I don't like her, but it is absolutely not a good reason to critique all the album, so wait and see." And some concluded that since Skylar Grey is gonna be on the album, this ish is gonna suck. And this is why I believe Eminem should hold on to that track list, or perhaps hide the features if he plans on dropping the track list a few days ahead of the album release, as we could have Revival 2.0 on our hands, because we've already gotten essays about why the album is trash off this rumor, and might actually win for hyping the crowd for the most disappointing album of all times on God. Laughing emojis. There goes Tobey. There goes a song with Skylar laughing my freaking bum off. Yes, I'm saying it. This album gonna be crap, and M has fallen off bad, and it is really sad witnessing it. And on this note, some have added, hate is a strong word. There are just some people who are tired to listen to her. 25 collaborations are enough, just saying. But what are your thoughts on this rumor sending some fans into panic mode, as the reception has got some asking? I really don't get why some fans consider this a terrible thing. She's got a great voice, she's a good writer, and honestly, what songs have they sung together that have been bad? And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts below. Perhaps people would prefer if she wrote for, let's say, Rihanna to sing instead? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.